potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside. It's Marshall. At the 35, he's open. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion.
Flying down the right side. Running inside the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Wolverines!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Great. So it's on. Here we go. Ready. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Durham. Enough to move the chains. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. LSU quick to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Lewis. Quick catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Fires to the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
That's a really great play by the defender. And we obviously know the defense gave up a ton of points there last time. Now, coaching staff told us, David, they wanted to be more aggressive this game. Here you go. The opening drive of the game. Great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, swatting it away, and trying to send a message to the offense.
Well, and sometimes the defenders, they're trying to make plays. They're trying to catch it. And a lot of times, because of that, they misjudge the football. I like knocking it down, making sure the receiver doesn't catch it, They were challenged all week about a negative performance a week ago. Good to see them come out early with some energy and making some plays.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Quarterback changing the play. From the gun on third down, Lewis fires to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
And that's a teach tape on third down right there. That's a great job by the defense, being back, understanding it's third down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he does.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Fourth down, Lewis unloads it left. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They give it back to him. Got a little space. There he goes. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He leaves it with the back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Yeah, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And when you run that screen, it takes a lot more time to develop because those offensive linemen, remember, they're going to block, release, and go get somebody. Quarterback's got to get rid of that ball a lot faster when you're running those screen plays.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Durham. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
He'll try to do it himself. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just try to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Throwing, Lewis. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They'll run the screen. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He makes the catch at the 10. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Past the 50. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Wolverines! He got a step and just dusted the field.
That is another incredible run by this guy, David. We're only in the second quarter. That's already his second rushing touchdown. If he stays in the game, he may run for 400 yards in this one.
He's going to put up whatever he wants. This is a dream scenario, man. If you get close to this in a game, you're happy about it. Give him the ball more often. This defense, they better find some answers, because right now it looks like a grown-up and children running after him trying to tackle him.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Motion from the wide receiver. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
And how about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
A give to the big fullback. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Here's Underwood. Gonna throw it deep. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. The Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's the this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
He'll off one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Running the red zone. It's Durham. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown by you Bengals. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. The AT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. Bringing it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. DB's right up on the receivers. Nine-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Just going to keep it after the snap. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Release to the back. Makes the grab. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wideout. Underwood. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
The quarterback run is part of their game plan. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
On the run, deep down the right side. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Here's Lewis to throw. Oh, he wants it all. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with the Wyoming Cowboys taking on the North Dakota State Bison. And it's the Cowboys sneaking out of here with an upset.
And he muffs it. It's loose. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
3rd down from the gun, Lewis. Got a man in the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Durham. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They need a huge play on 3rd and long, making the adjustment.
Here we go. Go.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Good job just to get rid of that one.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Punt is on its way. Not a lot of room to field this one. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They'll go to the fullback. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
They go play action. Bryce Underwood. Buying time to his right. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Going over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wide receiver going in motion. Lewis setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many...
Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Trying to take it back. He's at it, and with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Marshall. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Throwing, Underwood. Rolls right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Here comes the heat. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Clouds his way ahead. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion now to bring it home as we check out the stats after three quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. Sends it back in motion. Sees a crease. Breaks into the open. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Hauls it in.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. On the gun on third down, Lewis. And it's incomplete on third down.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Durham. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering why they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field, but the gamble paid off.
Throwing, Lewis. Out wide right, it's Durham. Across the 45. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Tigers are rolling down the field. Lewis wants to pass. Looking for a big play. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
He's got the back in the... Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
They'll send the back in motion. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll need a bunch on second down. Motion from the back. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. He's going to take off. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They boot it away. Secures it at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Here's Lewis to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. He's changing the play. Third down from the gun, Lewis. Going to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's Lewis again. Turning it on. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Lewis. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Leaping grab for a big gain. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Lewis to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Durham. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
And this defense has brought their A-game. Done a great job stopping the run, stopping the pass, not giving up a lot of points. Even right there, everything's difficult. They string it out towards the sidelines. Everybody's flying to the football. This defense has looked spectacular today.
And it's good! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
And with that field goal, man, we've cut this to a one-possession game late. Now it's decision time. 2 timeouts in your pocket. Do you feel confidence in your defense? Or do you think you need to go with the onside here? Interested to see what they do.
Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gets the back moving. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Here's Underwood. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the 4th quarter. Changing the routes with his receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing, Lewis. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.